Hello and welcome to Tita Salita. My name is Jada.
I'm Kai.
Liz.
And Camille.
We are all out here breaking generational curses, paving the way, all while guided by our ancestors.
So the Tita tribe is here to talk about redefining what it means to be Tita.
I know life gets busy. We all need a break. Hashtag Tita time out.
Leave your shoes at the door, put on your chinelas, and come on in.
Come on in.
Actually, guys, before we even start,
Yes.
I wanted to share with you guys because our pilot episode, right?
Yes.
So I don't know how we should we do this, Jada. Do we pass it around?
This is the part I was handing it to you.
What happened?
This is your part.
Here, we'll
There
just
we
let
go.
you. We'll just let her look, grab something.
Oh my gosh.
Don't tell her. We'll pass it to her after.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, am I just looking? I'm not actually going
No,
in
you
there?
can get one,
Okay.
but don't show
Don't show
Camille.
us what it
Okay.
Don't show Camille.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Okay, teamwork.
Pick my
Okay.
faves.
We also have
Is
to be
this
careful.
Don't worry, guys. We're
Is
gonna
it
get to the
pulverized?
You
show.
can't show the branding on the bag, so keep the bag down.
Oh.
Yeah. No, look
Look
inside.
inside. Oh. Oh, damn.
Just pour it on the table.
Okay.
Oh, they won't even see it.
Or take some.
Oh,
Look
no.
at the back.
Damn.
This is in my bedside table.
Okay, guys,
Y'all
I don't
can't
know
see.
if you remember the pilot episode, but we were all very hungry. So,
Am I supposed to give these back?
no, you could take some. We've decided
You
to
should know
bring.
what this is now. You should tell.
We've
by the fact.
decided to bring some OG Filipino pasalubong.
Yes.
So
Is
we
this
have.
podcast Pulutan?
If you guys don't know this, if you don't know this,
I should have gone that one. Can I
Okay,
have one?
yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Give me that. Give me that one. Give me that one.
Is there one for everyone?
there's chocolate,
That's the best.
egg drops.
Yes.
Ooh, oh, I haven't had egg
Thank
drops
you,
in a
Anna.
while. I might take
So
some of those.
just so this time around we're not like constantly talking food.
She came prepared.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mahal, mahal.
Yum.
Oh, sis.
So I showed Jada in the car and she's like,
Oh my
don't
God.
tell them. Don't tell
We're gonna
them.
surprise
Oh
them.
my
Yeah.
She's
That
like,
was good.
get their reaction on camera.
That was good.
100%.
No, that was really good.
Well, hold
That
on.
was
Can we
genuine.
actually eat?
Yeah. Okay. Well, we just can't chew.
Just can't chew in the
Okay.
Yeah.
Did
Sorry,
you not
Mom, I'm
tell
about to
everyone to
eat.
take their shoes off,
Also, I
get
just
comfortable?
realized,
True,
we have
true.
asked for permission before this. It's fine.
No, I think they said it's
No, I remember Filbert was like, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So we got approved for snacks.
Okay. As we were.
Not sponsored.
Yes.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored yet. But we're open. If you want us, we'll
We
come.
love your stuff. We love your stuff.
We are
looking
open
for
for
sponsors.
conversation.
Oh man, but everyone's good. How's everyone's week going so far?
good.
Well, I'm back, as you guys can see.
We're
complete.
We're stronger when we're a full unit.
Oh,
You know.
guys,
Yeah,
it was
we
a
are.
long week, but I'm happy to say we completed the mural. I missed you guys.
Yes.
So
Yes.
beautiful.
We miss
Nice.
you.
Yes, I definitely needed the weekend to recover. Like I was tired, guys. I was tired. So it's nice. It's nice to
What
be
was
sitting.
the longest day that you had to do?
Yeah, I was on a ladder. The longest day was probably about 14 hours.
Oh my.
But like 10 hours of that was on a ladder, working on a
Wow.
mural, by the way. So yeah, it's nice to be sitting. And
I'm
like
impressed by your
clean.
athleticism.
And like not have paint in my hair.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But
nice
it's
to see you
beautiful.
guys.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, Anna.
And your week, guys, weekend, what's going on?
I mean, guys, I joined the gym.
There we go.
Yeah, that's big.
So that is big.
moves,
My
nice
local community center gym. So just trying to do
Can we cheers?
something.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. No,
No,
like.
no. Talk it into
Okay, okay,
existence.
okay.
You're doing.
Okay,
you
I'm
are
doing
doing. You are doing.
Okay, that's it for me. Jada Cam, what's good?
What's goody?
Oh my. Lots.
Other than that amazing straight hair you
Life.
guys both got going
Everybody, we didn't talk, but everybody got the hair down memo today, so I like that.
Things be busy.
Yeah, just working regular.
yeah.
I feel like that's like such an adult thing. You know, when you see, even when you haven't seen them in a while, it's like, what's new? It's like
Nothing.
just working, like, just life,
Literally
You know,
life.
there's
Like
no
life,
touch
yeah.
it.
Honestly.
Yeah.
on. Same old blank, just a different day.
Honestly,
I mean, did you guys hear that Longanisa is popping off in Costco?
Woo!
Yes.
Mom,
You're lying.
Yes.
bro,
How many in a pack?
You
Family
get more.
size.
You get more.
And they're bigger.
They're bigger. They're leaner. There's less tabat,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
they stay larger. You get more in a pack.
No
and
way.
I'm not even joking. My mom went to Costco this weekend, and she was like, "Yeah, like they almost were sold out." And even the employees were like, "Yeah, I think Filipinos found out."
Yeah.
But is it
Straight up.
Costco size? Like, you
It's
know
like-
Costco size.
It's as Costco size
Hold on,
as it
let's
can
see.
be, I
If
think.
there's
Yeah.
6 people in my family, everybody gets 3 longanisa.
Wow, but they're
From
bigger
one
too.
pack.
Yeah.
But they're bigger though,
And
too,
they're
right?
bigger
Yeah.
too.
Wow.
What's 6 times 3? Why am I can't math
18,
right now.
18.
Excuse me, I have to
you.
text my
That's a lot.
dad.
Yeah.
18, yeah, it's good. It's Costco.
Yeah.
Yes.
Huge.
We've
That's
been stocking up,
exciting,
I'm not
though.
gonna lie.
Filipino food in Costco, like that's big, guys.
That gets
Yeah.
me
We'll
more
snap for that.
excited than that
Yeah.
boba ube thing at
Oh my
President's Choice.
gosh. Let's
Okay,
let's
but that was
not.
good too, though. Oh no,
I
the
mean,
boba ube.
I
yeah.
appreciate the effort.
Are we
Yeah.
still mad at the adobo chips? Is that what's going on right now?
I mean, you like them, no?
I know
Or
they
your
were,
family
they were
like
okay.
them.
It was my in-laws that made me eat them. So I appreciate their enthusiasm, which
Yeah.
I guess is the point of that whole thing. But
Yeah.
I saw one person review them. I think her mom just said like it was too vinegary.
they're definitely,
That's the
it's
thing.
definitely a
I
little
love
sour.
suka.
No, I do too.
I'm not
but,
mad
like,
at
not
the
with your
flavor.
adobo.
It's not adobo.
It's not adobo.
Yeah, but at
Yeah.
the same time, like you can't really capture that in a chip. It's not a ketchup chip or a salt and vinegar. Like you're
Yeah.
talking about a whole adobo meal.
Made of
Like,
love.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Facts.
Yeah, true.
that bay leaf and the peppercorn.
And even that,
Yeah.
everybody's
Yeah.
adobo is different.
That, exactly.
is.
like
True.
just like
Exactly.
everyone
Because everyone's ratio to soy sauce to vinegar.
Oh yeah, it's different.
Yeah.
Different.
I wonder if there's someone out there who's like, yeah, this is just like mom's, like, and we're
Yeah.
insulting it. Like,
so
I feel
Are you
bad.
guys more on the
so
soy
sorry.
sauce
right?
side?
My bad.
Are you more soy sauce driven or like you like it sour?
I think
I like the
when if
soy.
it's adobo, I go more soy sauce.
Yeah, me too. The soy sauce.
That's
yeah.
me though.
I like vinegar on its own, like spicy vinegar with chicharron.
Ooh. Yum. Sounds
Do you guys?
salad,
Okay, am I
y'all.
the only one that does this?
Yes.
I'll eat chicharron with the all-purpose like lechon sauce and
Oh.
kanin. You guys ever?
I've
I haven't
never
tried
done
it.
that, but it sounds amazing.
Yeah, I feel like
I like it, and it's just like the crunch. I think it's like also like the crunch, and then kanin, and then
Yeah.
Anyway.
The
I
man
feel-
Tomas.
I feel like that's
Yo.
worth a try.
100%.
So who put you onto that?
yeah.
Gina?
my mom.
No way.
No, but then it's the same thing. I put Anna on. I don't know if anybody else does this outside out there, but like with my bacon, your garlic fried rice, and then the sauce, it's mayo and ketchup.
Oh
So
no.
it's pink.
Never.
Wait,
Because then it's savory and sweet. Like it's like a slight sweet tang.
Yeah, but you have to let them know the ratio, like how crispy you like your bacon. I feel like that's
Okay,
important.
I'm a crispy bacon girl. Like I like a little bit of
Like
crunch.
a chip.
Like like a
bacon
little
chip.
bit. Not hard, not like complete crisp, but I like a little
She
bit
want to
more
break your
crisp.
tooth.
Oh no, you're a well done girl.
I do
Well
not want to
done.
break my tooth.
I like a little chew.
I like the chew. I'm a chew.
No,
Yeah.
I like like the perfect bacon is like half super crispy and a half like
Chewy.
It got like
So it has a handle. so you
yeah.
can-
Oh
Anyways,
my gosh.
as far as the art world, guys,
Tell me.
What's
So-
going on in art world, Anna?
well, Cause is obviously in town. Jada, you checked out Cause.
Who is
I did.
Cause? Who is Cause?
Cause is an artist. He's from New Jersey. He actually started as a graffiti artist, but he really blew up when he started making vinyl toys.
Is he
Other than-
Filipino?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's
No,
not.
just wondering.
I wish.
No, it's all good. Just wondering.
We'll take it. We'll claim him.
Filipina ka?
But did you
So
guys?
Filipino to ask that, right?
What's his last name? As far as that, do you guys go? Do you guys know that it's free on Wednesday nights?
That is
the
how I
AGL,
went.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, from 6
knew.
to 9, it's free.
You gotta buy a ticket, but it's like $0.
Yes.
It's
Oh,
marked as
right.
like ticket Wednesday night free.
Like a registration.
Well, it's also
Just so you have, like-
$35 for the whole year.
Oh.
So there's that.
Is it really?
Yeah, $35 for an annual pass.
Did not
that's-
know that.
So
You might
the
as
only-
well just buy that.
Yeah. So the only difference, like a day pass is $30, an annual is $35, and what happens
Why did I
is
not know this?
you get to go to exhibitions before it opens to public.
Oh.
So it'll open for like specific holders, then it'll open to annual holders, and then it'll open to public.
Oh.
The only thing with
Interesting.
free Wednesday 6 to 9 is like the crowd is just everyone
Yeah.
want to take pictures. Everybody
Yeah.
is taking
100.
pictures,
Yeah.
especially for something like Cause, which is like super hype beast culture.
Yeah, no, totally.
But next week on the 11th, Keith Haring starts.
I
and
wanna
I'm
go to
excited
that.
for that. Do we have a date?
Tita Salita date.
Yeah.
Oh.
Keep
Yeah.
going.
But that's what's going on in the art world.
That's a good time.
Beautiful.
Fun.
Beautiful.
What about you, Melly? What you got?
Oh my gosh, what do I not have? Honestly. Okay, so the first thing Jada sent me a really cool link actually, so I want to talk about that. But
She's
I'm
good
going to
at
talk
that.
about this first. So, did you guys hear that WeWork filed for bankruptcy?
No.
No.
The co-working
Okay.
space, yeah.
No, but there's a movie on them.
Yeah, there's like a docu.
Yeah,
false
which is like
documentary.
also pretty crazy to just think of. It was the rise and the fall.
Yes.
And the amount of
Really?
money involved.
Yes.
Oh.
They've been making
If you
headlines.
could tell rich people the right thing,
Wow.
you see how much money you can pull?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's true.
That's sad.
It
I'm
is.
sorry.
Any
Yeah.
business that
No.
closes is sad.
100%.
You know?
And a lot of people now, as you know, I'm sure, like, there's always like chaos around it, headlines. So
Yeah.
people are like, oh, like, don't invest in commercial real estate.
I've heard that.
But the reality is like, we're talking about office space. That's just one sector
Yeah.
of commercial
Correct.
real estate,
Yeah.
right? Like every other industry, believe it or not, is having like record breaking year.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
like-
interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's
Good on
crazy.
them.
It's just office because office vacancy is up like to almost 19%.
Yeah.
Which is the highest it's been since 1994.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, lots
Isn't
of
that
people are
crazy?
working from home,
And that's
right?
the reality.
But
Yeah,
WeWork
ghost town.
has gone bankrupt because wasn't it a bunch of like fraud and like there were all the money?
A
and
lot
stuff?
of stuff, yeah.
Like
I
that's
mean, there
where it
wasn't
comes
just
from?
one.
There
wasn't just
I
one.
genuinely
Yeah.
don't know. That's why.
There wasn't
so-
just one thing. Like they weren't paying their employees. Like
Oof, yeah.
there's a lot. Like
I had the movie gave me anxiety. I couldn't remember like detail for detail, but I just remember thinking
I
like,
stopped. I was listening to a podcast about that. I stopped listening. Yeah, because I'm like, it's terrible. Like I don't always love hearing those stories.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Like to your
for
point,
sure.
like it is sad when any business closes. Like I don't always want to hear what's happening, but
Definitely.
you know, that's just where we're at. But I think the opportunity that comes with stuff like this, because they've had like, I think worldwide, they have like, I don't know, 700 offices or something crazy, like just some crazy amount of offices because they
Wow.
invested in a lot of real estate, obviously, right? But I think the opportunity, at least here in Canada, is we might start to see just with office spaces in general, some type of conversion, like because I know we can't always build everywhere that we are at,
Yeah.
especially since it's so dense in the city already. So I think we'll start to see some commercial conversion to residential. That's just what I'm
Ooh,
thinking.
that's
Maybe over
interesting.
time, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, just keep your eye
Fun
on.
random story, just like speaking on like office spaces. I know this was an ex. One of his friends, because of his back, he's like, I just have like an absurdly large amount of information on like chairs, like office chairs.
Right.
So when the pandemic happened and a bunch of offices were closing,
Yeah.
he reached out to these offices and was like, yo, I'll buy
All
all
the
your
chairs.
chairs off you. And because he has such a high knowledge of chairs, he knew like, okay, this like I can buy this for $20 and I'll be able to flip it for like 100
Actually,
or whatever.
Wow.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's
Amazing.
true.
Wow.
I'm
Yeah,
like
yeah.
genius.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Geni-
yeah.
I would have never thought of something like that.
100.
But
Yeah.
anyways, just again, like
No,
I said,
that's-
related but not related.
Yeah.
That is
That is
Phenomenal.
a real
Amazing.
situation,
Yeah.
yeah.
Genius. I'm like,
my
I wish my
gosh.
brain just worked like that.
I know, right?
Honestly.
Fair ideas.
Turn it
How
into
does
a
one
hustle.
get to the space of having chair knowledge? You know what I
Right?
mean? Like,
Well, I mean, I guess it's like at the cost of a bad back.
Exactly. The
Like, that's
ergonomics
why
of
your
it.
knowledge is so high.
Is he a gamer? Because I feel like gamers
Gamers
know
also-
that stuff deep.
Oh, for
Because
sure.
they need a good chair.
I think so. I could see that. And they get all like techie.
I will attest to that.
I'm
The
dead.
keyboards too, like you know how they're
The
like some of them are
ergonomic.
like
I think anyone that works remote, I
Yeah.
mean, you
Oh,
want to
yeah.
be a little bit
Yeah.
more cautious of your back.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Speaking of being cautious of your
What?
back,
What's
did
going
y'all
on?
hear? And now I love this man. He's a very great artiste.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
Did y'all know that Leonardo DiCaprio got caught outside a Halloween party in Hollywood? His 25-year-old girl was fingering his booty.
What?
Face, I can't.
Hold on. First of all,
I read that headline and I was like, no, Leo, no.
he has
Is
a
this real?
25-year-old girlfriend.
I mean,
And
that's
then-
that was
not
the headline
That's not the
before.
surprising
Did
part
he
to
tell
me.
her never let go?
No. Ay, nako. Ay, nako.
No words.
That was too easy, guys.
No,
that
it
was
was
too
easy.
easy. That was easy.
Low hanging fruit. I would have taken it
Wait, is
too.
there picture proof? Not
Nah,
that we want it.
no.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
need
yeah.
the proof. But
Camille's face is so uncomfortable. I cannot.
also, I don't know how raunchy we want headlines. But
I don't
That-
know.
that
That's why
definitely
I'm
caught my
shocked.
attention.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
He's
Come on.
going through something,
Leo
guys.
is a fan favorite. No, but Leo's always liked young women.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
the
he
headline
is.
a few years ago.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
he
yeah.
trades
He always-
down or trades up.
Yeah.
Year-wise,
that's
whatever.
it's starting to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
creepy now, you know. It's like I feel like that's a norm of Hollywood, right? Older man, or not even that's like society, like older man, younger girl.
Yeah.
No,
but
but
it
he's
does
serial.
it gets to a point
he
where
is
it gets
serial.
it's creepy, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You pass the line.
Ooh, weird.
Well, thank you,
You're
Jada, for
talented
that.
now.
I
Yeah,
know.
seriously.
Interesting
Also,
bit of
okay,
information.
fine. Let me end on a more positive note. New Edition has landed a residency in Las Vegas.
Yay!
Awesome.
Wow.
That's dope. Now we have to go.
But
to
also,
Vegas.
Destiny's Child is coming back, so I'm like, where do I
Wait,
get
wait,
my
wait,
money?
which one?
Which version?
They did a website and they did like they've been teasing there's a Destiny's Child reunion.
Oh.
So get your wallets right.
Yes.
Wait, make a choice. You got to decide which one you got to see.
I
4
mean,
or 3?
The three. The
Are we-
three.
the
Not
three.
the
The three of them.
Like that would
Wow.
just be
The 4.
You
I'm
wouldn't
just
go
like-
see that? You wouldn't go see the Destiny's
no.
Child?
I don't think so.
What?
I don't think so.
Destiny's Child.
I'm a new edition. I would go for
But
new edition.
I want
100%.
New Edition too, and also Vegas is just a good time.
I would not
Yeah,
go
yeah,
see
yeah.
DC, guys. I'm
No,
sorry.
sorry. I'm not sorry.
You really
I
want
wouldn't
to
go,
listen to like
No.
the throwback songs
No.
and
on,
everything?
on Spotify. I can if the mood
Yeah.
strikes, which
No,
is
no.
almost
I'm
never.
like a no girl. I
Okay,
like
the OG, the OG DC.
They're going to do those songs. Come on.
Yeah.
They
They
will.
will.
So do those
They're
songs.
gonna do the fast one, no, and the no.
Yeah, but
they're gonna do both. They're gonna do both. So you gotta go.
I would rather watch "Hit Me Off"
True. Actually,
by New Edition. Yeah,
Okay.
I would rather New Edition. I'd rather do SWV.
yeah,
Yeah,
SWV,
100%.
yeah.
Oh, I would do SWV. I'll do SWV. Yeah,
over
yeah,
DC.
I'm not-
100%.
yeah, I don't know.
Okay, but a full SWV concert. I gotta get like maybe a handful of
Yeah,
80s,
yeah, old
90s
school,
group.
yeah, yeah.
If it's just
Okay, fair.
SWV,
Okay,
I'm
Escape,
going for a
Escape.
concert.
Escape,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
I
702.
wish.
702 SWV.
Do you guys remember
702?
ice cream? There used to be a festival, ice cream
Oh, Ice Cream
fest
Fest.
or
Yeah.
something, and it was like all those. Okay, so for the group,
Yes.
the question is, what is beauty, and how would you define it?
Oh, I hate this question.
I mean, I think before we get into that deep question, we should talk about where did it even start? Like this concept of Filipino
Valid.
beauty,
Fair,
right?
fair.
Good call out.
So I did a little bit of research and I read that beauty ideals in the Philippines are deeply rooted in the country's colonial past. Western standards of beauty particularly arose during the Spanish and American colonial periods. These standards prioritize lightness of skin, a tall stature, and a pointy nose as markers of attractiveness. I mean, is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
mean-
not disagree.
I mean, how many of your parents did this to your nose, guys?
Oh, all of
lot.
us.
Right?
Who's
I actually didn't understand that until I was much older because I was like, Mom, why do you keep doing that?
Right?
Yeah.
She's like, so your nose is not flat.
I know.
Oh my God, I was just telling Jada in the room that my mom doesn't have a hardcore Filipino accent.
But I'll tell stories with an accent sometimes. I don't know why.
I don't know why
so
either.
funny.
She does
My
not
dad
have
has the accent,
Same.
but my mom, like, people think she's white.
Yeah. Sorry,
But like
Mom.
sometimes I'll think I'll.
I
give
don't
things.
know. I know my mom's watching because I don't know why I gave you that accent, Mom. Hi, Mom. But yes,
funny.
They did used to do that.
I know.
I didn't get that.
Yeah, I didn't get it either.
get
And
it,
then until
yeah.
I was older and I was like, oh, because my parents are doing it to my children now. I'm like, stop. Stop. It's
I feel like that's a staple, and so is beautiful eyes.
Yes,
but I don't think that
beautiful eyes.
necessarily.
So what are some of the Filipino like myths, like the old wives' tales? So I feel like that's definitely one, like shaping the nose.
yeah, shaping
Right.
the nose.
I don't know if this counts as beauty. You know when it's like when you have the swirls in your head.
Oh, I don't know that one.
If you have one, it means you're but it. If
Yeah.
you have two, you're
It means
kulit.
yeah,
If
kulit,
you have
yeah.
three, it's like you're super kulit.
Oh, wow.
I probably
Yeah.
got 4.
You're the kid at the Filipino party that's like
Oh my
freaking
God.
bouncing and just like running all over the place.
So I got 6.
Oh, you have 6 kulit thingies?
No,
No,
she's
not
showing
actually.
I
Oh
was
my God.
basing it on your references. I was like, yeah, I definitely have 6. I definitely have 6.
so funny.
I'm dead. What else is there? I feel like
I never heard
you can't
that
play
one.
outside. You can't get too dark.
Oh, that's a huge
That's
thing.
like-
Like,
Okay.
Okay, I have to be honest. I never got any of that. I never got the
Really?
nose pinching. I never got the dark skin.
I never got
thing.
nose pinching, but I saw it happen.
I didn't
Yeah.
get
So, like, my-
anything.
That's
my
actually
niece-
amazing that you didn't experience that.
Yeah,
Because
truly.
it's quite traumatizing to
It
experience.
is.
I can't. I'm only speaking for myself. I mean, I do have a sister, so she might tell you a different story. But
She has told me a different
there
story.
you go. There you go.
They
So
have they have given her a name that is not.
It's not fun. It's not a
It's
fun
not
name.
fun.
My nickname was
no.
literally Skinny Payat. Like
Yeah,
Oh
and
my
that was literally
God.
my house
not
name.
to call her
Yeah.
your sister, but they called her the very opposite.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
I also had that nickname. But that's the thing, right? Like, you know, in our culture, it's like eat, and then you're given a complex because every family party, it's wow, you're so taba now,
Yeah.
and it's like
Man.
you keep feeding me.
Yeah.
No, recent story, and I think I shared this at a meeting. I went to a family party, and like my tito went, "Oh, Oprah," and I'm like, "Wow!" Like, it's
my
like,
God.
thankfully, I have a sense of humor that I'm like, that's actually hilarious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah.
On another note, I actually admire her because she's wealthy
Oprah.
and
Yes,
it's
yes,
Oprah. Like
yes.
her name alone is like a verb within
Yes.
itself and what it means. But I know what you're trying to tell
you're
me,
trying to
Tita.
tell me,
I
I
know
know
what
what
you're
you're trying to say.
saying.
that's
Yeah.
crazy.
You know what I mean? But to your point, it's such a contradiction because it's like kaina.
Kaina.
You get
Filipino.
in trouble if you didn't eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
then
You couldn't leave
You're
the
disrespectful.
table.
Now I'm
You
the
don't
ba.
I still eat every single grain of rice on my plate.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes,
No, for
absolutely.
sure.
That is the way to go.
I love my kanin.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. There's even like there's family members I don't mess with anymore because I'm just like I'm tired of that. Like
Yeah.
we're not doing
Why?
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
we've been in
true.
Canada way too long for me to just be like, well, that's just how you
Yeah, it's
are.
our
You know what I
culture,
mean?
yeah.
Like,
It's
yeah,
our
no,
culture.
you came to Canada and you caught up with other things or other ways of society.
I mean,
but you
yeah.
still want to be
Ironically,
rude.
I feel like I got that more when I went back home.
Oh.
I think I think it happens
Same
more.
with the like stay out the sun thing. Like I remember specifically, I was in Boracay with my family from Davao, and obviously I'm trying to get as tanned as possible, right?
Yeah.
And I was laying out, and then I can't remember if it was my aunt or my uncle, and they're like, "Oh my gosh,
cover yourself.
cover up, you're gonna get dark," and I was like. Like, that's the point.
I know. That's literally why I'm here.
Yeah.
And it's like not fair because I'm the type of Filipino like I tan easily.
Yes.
So if as a kid my playtime was like limited.
Yeah.
Like, before you gotta come back inside.
I know.
Yeah.
Yes.
What is going on?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
I
a
can't
real
say that
deal.
I've definitely heard these things before, but I've never like sat there and talked about it. So this is like I'm really just learning at this point right now because for me I feel like my experience was like almost opposite.
Interesting.
Yeah, like my Lola and my mom both permed their hair so they could have curly hair, and like they were like, I don't know why you want it. I was not allowed to straighten my hair.
Oh yeah.
Like not allowed.
Like, but amazing.
I actually
like
love that. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm
to
I
I
embrace
love
that.
that. I love that.
I didn't
That's
straighten
rare.
my hair until I was like 14, and I literally used a clothing iron. Like,
Oh, that was the way to go.
I remember.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Ooh,
used to
an
do that
iron,
too.
an iron straightening.
Yes.
that
In
was
your
real
teen
deal.
years?
Yes.
if you know,
could tell me-
if you
Honestly,
know,
tell me
you know.
anything.
If you
You
know,
could
you
not
know.
tell me anything.
that smell. Oh,
yeah.
etched into my
no,
memory.
No. There's that smell though when it's like the regular smell, then you're like, nope, too long.
Yeah.
too long. You gotta take it off.
No, and you know when you get the iron print,
The dead.
Oh,
You can't
yeah,
see the root.
it's too part of the line.
you didn't move fast
It's a
enough.
harsh line.
You didn't
Yeah.
move fast enough.
Yeah, so true.
So funny.
But yeah, to circle back to that, it's funny you said that. I actually did my hair like this today specifically because when I went back home, they offered a Japanese perm because they Asian hair is supposed to
So silky
Yeah,
soft
be all
and long
silky
and-
and long. My hair is not like that. And
Yeah.
I remember getting that perm and I was like, wow, like I remember feeling so much more Filipina, which at the time I was 16, I didn't really understand that because Filipino women, we don't typically have that hair. Like my
Yeah.
sister has that hair, but we don't typically have that hair. But I remember coming back and when it was growing out, how I had a complex because I was like, oh no, like what am I gonna do? So then I tried to do it here and it was bad.
Not
It was
the same.
bad. It was not the same.
Did not warrant the same results.
Yeah, but I think that's the beautiful thing about Filipino women, like the variety of hair textures we have.
Yeah, man.
Like
Oh, yeah.
us four alone.
Oh yes. No.
Yeah, yeah.
Any Filipino, I'm like,
Yeah.
you can have Filipinos that look like I don't know. Can I start saying this?
Let's go.
Say it.
I was just gonna say like no, like you have like there's like
Yeah.
Filipino, but then you could have someone who looks Chinese, Indian,
Oh, yeah.
black,
Spanish.
Spanish,
Yeah.
white,
Like
like,
the whole,
and we
the
can-
whole
you know.
spectrum.
Yeah, no, 100%. I think that's beautiful
Yeah.
within itself.
100%.
But I mean, growing up, for me, I didn't have the Asian hair. Obviously, you guys can see. I used
Love
to-
your hair,
No,
Liz.
guys, I used to hate it. I used to like cry about my hair because my sister has the Asian hair, and I was always like, oh, I wish I had hair like that. Why couldn't I have hair like that? I would literally be brushing my hair and crying like, I hate my hair because that like I thought that beautiful look like straight hair. Like,
Yeah.
But see,
for
it's
So
real.
that's because that was your belief or your
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah.
It's true.
I
grew up thinking
understood,
that. But
yeah.
honestly, like,
But now everybody says, wow, your hair is like so different.
it's
like,
so textured.
Yeah,
It's giving
everyone says
Hawaii. It's giving
Yes,
beach.
Hawaii.
It's giving like
Right?
beach vibes.
As an adult, I
Tropical.
love it. As an adult, I love it, but growing up,
Yeah,
no.
same,
Yeah,
same.
same. I hate it.
I would say that about my skin tone. I felt like growing up, I always like, or like my Lola and everything, and everyone just wants you to be lighter. I use
Yeah.
Escanol, which
Yeah,
like
yeah.
now that I'm older, I'm like,
Did you put sunblock?
yeah, Escanol might be a little problematic, but
Hilarious.
Tell us
but
why,
I feel like
Jada.
it wasn't until we got to because I use Escanol with a thought, like I thought it was like toner, which I think it is to an extent, but like there's whitening in it.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah,
then
no.
you go into then that opens up the whole conversation around shadeism. White is right, brighter is better.
That's only for crust white strips, honey.
Right? I know. I just want the teeth shining, but yeah, I think it wasn't probably not until like I became like a teenager where I was like, yo, screw this. Like I like when I have a tan. I'm glowing when I have a
Yes.
tan and like embrace that.
Yep. I love
But
that.
we're talking about beauty standards. How would you guys define what is beauty? How do you even define it? Yeah.
Are we talking about now or are we talking about growing
Back
up?
in the day, yeah.
Because I feel like
So
now
different.
there's such a level of
Give me both. Let me see the evolution.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's see.
okay. Me personally, I feel like growing up because on Filipino TV alone, we didn't have much representation for like Canadian TV, but for when I actually seen Filipino TV, it was a lot of mestiza. Everyone was kind of either half white
Yeah.
or half something. There wasn't like a more tan Filipino women. So I think growing up, I thought it was, shiny Asian hair, mestiza.
Yeah.
Like we said earlier, the nose, just,
Yeah.
very standard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, as representation like broadens and just embracing, and that growth in embracing like my personal beauty and just seeing all the range, I don't even think there is a standard that I see. Like I love the variety for our culture. Like
Yeah.
for me personally, like I don't think there is a standard for me now.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it just like Tita Salita has so much variety. That's how I look at the beauty standard for us as well.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
beautiful.
but do we see that because we're older, we've been exposed? Like, do we think that still exists? So that concept of what beauty, like like
100%.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Just turn on your TV, right? Like,
right?
Yeah. Open your
Yeah.
Instagram.
Personal preference or
Yeah.
personal opinion, is
Yeah.
changed and layered.
For sure.
But does it exist in the world? 100%.
100%.
This is a bigger problem for like teen girls or like younger girls.
100%.
Yeah, especially with like social media, where everybody is like on social media and everybody pretty much has, not that they have to put a face on, but it's like you're capturing everything. So it almost, and I feel like even now, like 13-year-olds are looking older, like a Filipino 13-year-olds looking like they're 18-year, like
100%.
These 13-year-olds are like,
Crazy.
damn, I should have put makeup on.
They look like
I
like
should have put
women.
more effort into my outfit.
They look like women. And when I was
No,
13,
truly.
I was very awkward.
Yeah, me
Like
too.
I was still over plucking. I was
But you see all the memes where it was like me at 13.
Yeah,
versus
yeah,
like
yeah.
13-year-old kids now, and
It's
they're like
true.
beat face, gorgeous, brand.
Okay, where are they
label,
getting
sold,
Sephora money?
Doing
Yeah.
TikTok.
I don't
That's
know.
what
Where
I
are
wanna
they
know.
getting? They are in Sephora. They are in Starbucks. They are in the
right?
But
They are
there's-
in Holtz.
They're
There's a
living a
difference
whole
now. Yeah, no.
They're living a whole lifestyle.
Guys, I had lip smackers and Bonnie Bell. Okay, and like
Calgon.
Calgon. Take me
Calgon.
away.
Hawaiian
And
ginger,
McDonald's.
though.
Oh.
Victoria's Secret
Love
love
spell?
spell.
Okay, that was mine. That was mine.
Yes.
That's a
that
good
was
throwback.
Wow.
But yeah.
Hey, what's the throwback you brought today that we got to try on a little bit of?
Oh. So for today, Camille, you missed it.
Oh.
Guys, I have a bag beside me. I brought, thank you, Mom, baby bench.
Can you smell it as you see the packaging?
Oh.
So we all, I feel like, send
so
it
good.
over.
Ooh, ah.
Ooh, ah.
Bango.
Yeah.
So bango.
So bango.
So fresh.
But obviously, like, the OG
Yeah.
of OGs.
Yes.
Have you smelled this? When's the last time
Les
you smelled
Chansons.
Yes.
Les
You know what I
Chansons.
really
Gosh,
like?
I just want to like,
Smell
you know,
them.
Nestea plunge. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I do like is the variety of baby powders that the Philippines have. Not for my face, because I know...
Do you guys still
I
put
know
baby
they-
powder on?
No.
I feel like that was like
No, in my childhood, yes.
right.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah.
Okay, what was your order? So lotion, dry lotion,
Yeah.
baby oil, powder.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
I never baby oiled, but I remember always getting baby powder on
when you
my back.
powers. When you
Yeah,
powers,
yeah,
right?
that was part. I feel like that was
Yeah,
like
it's like pop, pop,
that was
pop.
part of my
Yeah.
And then a
grooming
Yeah.
as you grew older. But I also remember as a teenager when I was like, yo, I'm not putting baby oil no more, man. Like, it was just like, it's too much. It's an extra layer. I'm bowing already. Like, I don't
I
do
actually still use baby oil. I still use baby oil gel, but I mix it with a little bronzer and a little bit of shimmer in the summer for your legs, and that's like
beauty
life
tips
hack.
and tricks.
Whoa, whoa,
Okay.
whoa.
I like that.
Hello.
I mean,
You know what I do? I do I don't use oil. I use
Vaseline?
Vaseline. Vaseline.
Yeah.
If you're wearing shorts, like you just put I put it all over my legs, but you could also just do like the very front.
Oh,
So
yes.
it gives that
The
like
glit-
shiny.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
I mean, beauty tips over
Activate
here.
the melanin.
Thank you.
I
We
think
love
it's-
activating
I think
melanin.
the worst though is when you do all that and then like you sit on someone's leather car seat
And then you leave a stain.
and then you
I'll
get up.
purposely sit like this. Like if I have shorts.
Oh, you're
like,
nice.
so that I don't leave like thigh prints on your leather seats.
That's funny.
I mean, I thought it was dry already, but yeah.
I will say, just to bring it back, I think in terms of like beauty, I feel like I have a similar approach as you. I feel like growing up, beauty to me was whatever the media said it was. Mestiza, cool. I don't know, American, the Western
Yeah, ideal.
world ideal. That's
Yeah.
why I like Devon Sawa, JTT.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Did you
Like,
just
Devin
say Casper's
Sawa.
name?
Yes, I
Devon
did.
Sawa.
Yes, I did.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
JTT.
Yes,
yeah,
I did.
yeah.
We all love them.
Wild America. Did you guys see that movie?
Yeah. Which was Wild America?
Devon Sawa, Jonathan Taylor Thomas,
Oh.
and Scott Hairstone.
That's a good throwback. That is a good throwback.
That
Guys,
Oh man,
My internal teeny bobby days.
is your heart fluttering?
Yes, because I used
I know,
Anyways.
right?
We all love them. But anyways, that's what I mean. Growing up, whatever media told us, that was what I truly define as beautiful.
For sure.
And then even when it's like, oh, when I become a teenager, it's like, I'm going to have a six-pack, straight hair,
Yeah.
skinny.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And then as you get older, one would hope.
Yeah.
you broaden your perspective
Yes,
and
exactly.
your views on the world. And now to me, like as typical as it sounds, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And I'm happy that at least now, as much as there's a lot of like stuff I call myself, there's a lot of stuff. You heard that? As much as there's a lot of stuff
Gross.
that I don't understand about this Gen Z, I think that's one thing I can definitely applaud them on, is just the inclusivity and being able to accept all the different types
Yeah.
of people there are.
Yeah.
Also growing up, I mean, as much as like I also pride ourselves that like Scarborough was so diverse, we were also like, we were still, you know, I'm sure we said some really problematic things
Yeah, we
back
did.
in
I
the
know
day,
I did.
right?
Yeah,
like
I
all of us, like
Definitely,
it's not even
definitely.
like trying to point anybody out. Everybody is just as guilty. Like,
Yeah.
but anyways, sorry, I'm trying to make this come back to full circle. Growing up,
Yeah.
grateful for the diversity, but it's not until I got older is where I,
Appreciated.
appreciated
Yeah.
the different types of beauty
Beauty.
out there.
For
And also
sure.
just like, again, systemic systems that are in place to make us think otherwise and being able to kind of navigate your own POV around that stuff.
Yeah.
I love that. I'm interested to hear Camille's. Just because you said
Everybody look
yours
at
was
Camille.
everybody look at Camille and action.
Yeah.
I'm interested to hear yours just because you were just saying how different it was for you in comparison to how we grew up. So like, what was your beauty standard growing up to what is it now?
I guess part of the problem, not problem, I don't know, just the thing that happened is like, because I was skinny, because I was tall, because I was athletic, nerdy, like smart, I kind of ticked all those like Asian kid boxes like
Yeah.
that your
Got
parents
you.
wanted you to be. I think growing up, as my body changed, that's when the problems hit, because I no longer fit into my own mold.
My heart.
Wow.
I know you said that, and I was like, I knew
Yeah.
what you meant when you
Yeah.
said that, and I felt it as you said it too.
Right? That's just what it was. Like
Yeah.
You just got deep. Go
I
on.
know.
Talk about it.
Oh my goodness.
about
No,
it in
this
the
is
next.
good. I'm not the typical size. Like growing up, that was another one. Growing up, it's like, oh, if you're a Filipina chick, you're like double
Skinny.
zero, small, 5'2".
Yep.
No offense. I'm like 5'5", like, but like,
Tall.
I just growing up, even though I wanted to be skinny, I always knew in like the back of my head, I'm like, I know I'm not this size.
Yeah.
And it was like because I was also athletic, and I just always just remember like how my muscles looked in comparison to some of the
Yeah.
other girls. Like
Right.
there was a part of me, like even though I couldn't grasp it, I just knew I'm just like I'm not those
that.
kind of
Yeah.
Filipino girls.
Yeah.
And that always separated
That
myself.
statement alone, when you're like those kind of Filipino girls,
Those kind of
that-
Filipino
yeah.
girls.
that is
hit.
so relatable.
And that's what I got from your
Yeah,
statement in terms
that's
of just like your
relatable.
body and how you felt in it.
Yeah.
That is relatable. That made me very insecure in like my early high school years
Oh, for sure.
because
For
like
sure.
I just remember because Filipino Scarborough, like we all hung out, and there was a lot of those Filipino girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't the kilt wearer.
Yeah.
I mean, I still
were
wore
you
my
the
kilt.
tip?
I just
Were you
wasn't
the
one of
tip?
them.
I was more of a tomboy, honestly. Like my makeup
Yeah.
was always laid, but
Yeah.
like I was more a tomboy. But like I was never that size. Like
Yeah.
that size was like a dress was always uncomfortable. Like
Where were you guys when I was in high school? Because I didn't have any Filipino friends.
Where did
Really?
you
They
go?
did
Where
not.
did you go?
They did
That
not
is
mess with
such a
me.
different-
you didn't
Where
go
did
to
you
Mary
go?
Ward?
I went to Mary Ward for a year, and then I went to McGivney. And I guess that's the problem.
McGivney has all
Hold
the Filipinos.
on. I know, right? I have so
Yeah,
many
isn't there
friends that went to
bare Asians
give me.
Yeah, that are
Pure
Filipino.
Filipino.
Yes,
But
that are Filipino.
that's what I'm saying.
That's
so
crazy.
not everyone messed with me because I'm not
Like
full.
Filipino look.
Really?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Well, see, my high school didn't have a lot of Filipino people, so I hung out after school with all my like I would go to VP Station, Warden.
Hold on, what was your high
Hope.
school? I forgot.
I went to Newman. I went to Newman.
Yeah, yeah.
And, like it was predominantly like a European school, and then we
Yeah.
had like
Yeah.
speckles
Like
of everything
puti.
else.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would chill with my Filipino friends after school.
Yeah, it's got
Hope and Vanier
Yes.
were the Filipino schools.
Yes.
They
Yeah,
were.
they
And
were.
McGivney.
They were.
Yeah, but they weren't fucking
Oh,
with me.
wait.
Oops, I swear.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah,
They
they,
got
weren't,
edited.
they weren't, don't get me wrong, I have like maybe 5.
Really?
Yeah, and then you guys. So,
Oh, interesting.
yeah.
Well,
yeah.
we're
I don't have a
honored.
lot.
Well, guess
I know.
what?
I made the list.
Yeah.
BIP.
We here now.
I mean, in fairness, I was skipping class a lot, so maybe it was because I was never in school. So I gotta own that part.
that's
I gotta
the
own that
reason,
part.
girl.
I gotta own that part. But
So now that the truth has come out,
just no.
But wait, question.
But I was
Kat.
always at the mall.
I
Yeah.
was gonna. Did you ever feel like different?
Always, my whole life, yeah.
Was there a Filipino group and you just felt like you never gravitated towards them, or
they
you
never.
know? Like,
I
what was
definitely wanted to be a part of the group because like all the jokes, all of the lifestyle, like the thing, like I understood what they were saying. I
Yeah.
thought, but I guess like I never went to the feeder schools that they went to. Right, like I'm not from their elementary school. I didn't grow up in Markham. I'm from Scarborough, so
Right,
like I think
right.
part of that was like. In Mary Ward, I didn't really have an issue, but it was more so, I would say, McGivney, where it's just like I could not relate. Like
crazy.
there was
That is
just so
crazy.
many layers of like difference because I'm not from the area, so I like there was a whole other thing there.
You're like the new girl.
Yeah, which is fun because
Yeah.
they're like, oh, she's hot, she's this, she's that. But like,
Who's
the
yeah,
new
you were.
like and I have like a real
Yeah.
friend, you know what I mean? And but like because I didn't like love it there, like I just didn't spend a lot of time there. I was also
Fair.
like insanely bored. So
Yeah.
You're like, I'm out.
yeah, literally that. Literally that.
I'm
This
too
is
smart for
super
this
boring.
curriculum.
Can you even spell curriculum? Not you.
I
Not
can.
you. Not you. I
Oh.
just
Yeah.
mean like there. Like it was so boring. I
I'm
was
low
really
key a
bored.
spelling bee champ, but anyway.
What?
And an athlete.
Knights of Columbus free throw
And an
champion.
athlete.
No,
Oh my god.
Oh my god, are you?
Wow.
Yeah, actually.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I like there was like two. I have like. There was 1 year where like I kept advancing. I got to like a third level.
Wow.
What is happening?
But like, yeah, I don't know.
Who
I
am
feel
I
like
sitting next to?
I know. She's
and
like
then
undercover.
You wanted
low-key.
to you not use that for 2 Truths, 1 Lie on our
I
pilot?
just thought of it now. That's why.
But she had some cool ones though.
She had some
That's
cool
so
ones.
funny.
That's the thing. I don't know if I could play a full game of basketball, but if it's like at the arcade, like pop shot.
If I don't have to run.
If I don't have to run, oh, all day.
Yeah.
That challenge goes out to anybody.
Yeah,
I have a
to
good shot.
circle back.
Yeah, but are you guys like finding that you're still kind of I don't want to say victim, but like, you know, people still judging you, you know, based on their
Like based off my looks?
yeah, like, you know,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, I will say this. What's trippy, if we're going based off of looks and I get like mannerisms and how you carry yourself and how you dress plays a part into that. But I think that's something weird I've experienced. And I don't know if like you've experienced this as well. It's like certain circles, sometimes it's like, again, model minority. I'm not threatening,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
I'm like a Asian chick and you can slip me in, no problem. But then there's like, sorry, I know.
No.
Get your mind out of the gutter. But
Oh my God, I wasn't
That's not
even
where I went
going
either.
there.
I know.
So funny.
Get your mind out the
all right,
gutter.
we're gonna keep on going, act like that didn't happen. But
Keep that.
but then it's weird when I like interact with like certain petite people.
Ah,
It's like I've gotten to like, yeah, it's either like good or it's like I can tell I'm probably like the most urban interaction you've had.
Yeah.
And then
I
that
love the way you
gives
said
then you
Oh my
act
gosh.
weird with me.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Because it's like I see how you talk around with other people, but when you
Right.
talk to me, you want to say, "Girl,
No,
yo,"
no.
like that's when it gets weird for
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Especially
But
if I'm
anyways.
presenting my blazer self, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And I'm like
yeah.
all
But I-
eloquent, and you're like, "Oh, girl," and I'm like, "Why did we?"
But
have
I
to
will
do
keep
that?
that
Yeah.
in mind. To your point, sometimes I'm entering boardrooms or I'm going into meetings where I'm like, I know how maybe I can come off. Then I have to counter it with like if I want to be taken seriously
Code
or
switch.
something.
Yeah, code
code
switching,
switching.
100%.
Oh Lord.
Definitely code
Yeah.
switching.
We-
That is an
we all
art
know
in
that
itself,
game.
and that's
It
a
truly
whole
is.
nother. That's a whole nother
another
episode.
I know that's an episode.
Yeah, that's an
topic. We
episode.
gotta add that to the list.
Yeah.
But one thing I want to switch, just since we're talking about beauty standards and we're all beautiful women.
Oh, thanks, Jay. You too.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on aging? Are we scared of it? Are we changing how we think about it? Any thoughts on ageism as a whole?
I mean, I think it's it's maintenance. Like
That's a good way of putting
facts,
it. Yeah.
Like it's like obviously I'm not there where I'm 100% comfortable just not wearing makeup, and you know, because I still feel like I'm 20.
Yeah.
But you know,
We are young at
fact
heart.
is we're not. So
Yeah.
you know, it's yeah.
I think of age as like I think it's just about daily deposits. Like I think it's just, you know,
like in terms of your habits and things like that?
yeah, like
or-
just daily habits. I like to think of it as deposits though, whether it be in what you put in your body or what
Yeah.
you do with your body
Yeah.
or what time you slept or what you got done. I think that kind of correlates with age. But as far as like, do I feel like I'm getting old? No. I mean, do I take anti-aging things more seriously now? Yes.
I'm sorry, how much does it cost?
I think,
why is it more expensive?
I think the number one thing my mom taught me
$20.
was like, you have to do anti-aging before you actually start aging.
That's what they say. I know, but then it's like you don't learn that until you're like
you
trying
see
to
the
find
wrinkles.
all the
Until-
recipes
Until
and
you see
find
a little
everything.
crevice and you're like, oh
Yes.
snap.
Yes.
And I called my mom. I was like, Mom, do you have any eye cream like that you can recommend? Because my mom used to work at Shoppers Drug Mart.
Nice.
But yeah, so I think, I don't know. I feel like my brain says I'm still young, but like my daily habits and like how I deposit into myself is definitely of a more older person.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't want to succumb to the pressure of like societal norms and like these expectations of like aging or like once you pass a certain date, like you're not good anymore
Yeah.
as a woman or you have nothing else to like offer.
Oh.
But to me, I truly believe aging is like beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think even though I envy my 21-year-old body, and my metabolism.
Girl.
I am so appreciative of the wisdom, the experience,
Yes.
my connections, like the people that, my circles, like all of that is important to me and I think beautiful, but I'm losing my train of thought.
That's okay. I was gonna say when you were talking about embracing, like we were just talking before we even started recording, we were talking about hair and the color, that change, that shift.
Oh yes,
and
I want salt and pepper.
I want salt and pepper too.
Oh, yeah.
I would love to be real life Storm.
Because I'm
wearing
this
a storm,
headband to cover this, and they were saying like how
dare you?
They want to. I'm like, for real?
I want salt and pepper hair. Like I feel like when that starts to happen, I'm gonna be embracing it in a whole different way that my like aunt whatever didn't do. Like I think it's beautiful.
Teach me.
Yeah. No, I think this is fitting too, and it fits with the whole Tita Salita like mindset in the sense of like redefining what it means. So like embracing what our physical attributes are, what we have to offer, and like as we get older, like embracing that, redefining what it means. Getting older does not mean you are old and not factored in anymore, like
there's beauty in the aging.
Hashtag daily deposits, man.
Daily deposits, I think. So yeah, like I think that's beautiful. I think aging is something that we all need to embrace as we all redefine what it means to be a tita. Stand in your power. Do not be ashamed of your history and heritage, because that is what has made you the person that you are now. And you're beautiful. We're all beautiful.
I
You
love
have
that,
something,
Jada.
whether it's your eyes, your
Yes.
smile, your hair looks nice and shiny today, like
Or
you know
curly
what I
and
mean?
wavy.
And curly
Yeah.
and wavy. Like own it. No one else has it but you.
I love that message, Jada.
Important.
Thanks for saying that.
Thanks. So, thank you for tapping in with your Tita Tribe this week. Episodes air live on Filipino TV every Thursday, and then we'll have the episodes uploaded to our platforms every Friday at Tita Salita on Instagram and YouTube. So make sure to check us out. And until then, ingat.
Ingat.
Ingat.